something better. Trying to fix things that weren't broken, misunderstandings and words unspoken. We fall apart, and I won't dare to say, do you feel me? Maybe you don't wanna know, but you don't see what you have in front of you. Maybe I'm not enough for you. 'Cause I don't wanna waste my Don't string me along the way you do. Maybe you don't wanna know, but you don't see what you have in front of you. Or maybe I'm not enough for you. So maybe I should go. If I had known from the start, this wouldn't have ended with broken hearts. 'Cause I don't wanna waste my time. No. I don't wanna waste my time. No, I don't wanna I was wandering around town in a city of gold when I was struck by luck 'cause I found you sitting all alone, looking down your phone like a restless soul. The wind that stroked your hair left your scent in the air, and the sun was almost acting as a spotlight just for you, making flowers bloom. Days are made for you. say that all I want is you and to be near, standing where you are. I'll give you my heart, peace when we're apart. But then he walked by, you see, he walked by and started to smile, got up and took him by the hand. Now I understand that he is your man. You make me weak in the and I believe you and me. So darling, fly away with me, and you will see. Fly away with me, and you will see that you belong with me. I was lost in a city dream, and I was at home again beside the stream.